Hi everyone and welcome to Generations TV, a show where we look into various topics through time every week.
Today we look into 6 topics. These are technology, music, football, tattooing and psychology.
Kicking off the show with technology.
Technology is fastly developing. One of the most developed pieces of technology is a mobile phone. The mobile phone started out as a handheld mobile in the shape of a brick. The only thing you were able to do with it is call another mobile phone user.
Since then, mobiles have become smaller and easier to carry around, making them more portable.
A survey shows that 41.67% of people are most likely to use Facebook, 22.22% are most likely to use Snapchat, 16.67% are most likely to use Instagram, and finally 11.11% would most likely use WhatsApp, then another 8.33% are most likely to use Twitter. Question from the survey asking the respondents if they think that it is important to have the latest model of the mobile phone has come back with the results of 88.89% of the respondents saying it is not important to have the latest model, as another 11.11% think that it is important to have the latest model. If you're interested in technology, follow the link for more information with how the development of technology may affect society.
The change between the old mobiles compared to the new ones from today is amazing. Another interesting change is music.
The change between the way we listen to music is very dramatic, yet you don't notice the change until you really think about it. We have gone from vinyls to MP3s, but which is better?
I sent out a survey to people asking about digital and analogue music. I asked if they knew what the terms digital and analogue music means. 66.67% said they knew what the term means, but 33.33% didn't. I then asked if they prefer analogue or digital music. Over half said that they prefer digital music. Here are some quotes from my survey. Digital, easier to transport. Prefer digital as it suits my lifestyle better since I'm constantly travelling. And digital because vinyl sounds waff. Also, I get that they're pretty, but who's got room for it? Although most people prefer digital music over analogue, they are all happy that analogue music is coming back in style. The last question I asked is whether they could tell the difference between analogue and digital music. 94.44% said that they could tell the difference. However, 5.56% said that they couldn't tell the difference between the two as they think they sound similar.
So from the facts, it's a personal opinion to whether analogue is better than digital music. What do you prefer?
What do I prefer? I prefer digital.
Why is that?
Because I like listening to music on my phone, on laptop, just makes it easier for me. Thank you.
At the end of the show, you can go to our website and let us know your opinion. Next up, how does having tattoos affect you socially and professionally? Has there been any change in the way society sees them?
Tattoos are a fast-growing trend among our generation. Will we finally shift the stigma attached to the taboo? Here's Anastasia May with more.
How far have tattoos come over time? Something has dramatically changed in the way tattoos are perceived. Nowadays, 1 in 3 adults have a tattoo, some having many, some with the intention of fully covering their body in art, and that number is rising.
But it hasn't always been this way. Over the last decade, what used to be generally associated with criminals, gangs and bikers has now become a mainstream art form.
Maybe tattoos were misunderstood 50 years ago because there wasn't an established tattoo industry.
There is still a bit of work to be done. It's so normal to have a tattoo now, it's not normal to not have a tattoo. It's like 90% of the people nowadays have a tattoo, so it's a lot more normal in society. Everything about it is completely different than it was.
I asked 140 random people how many tattoos they have, with 63% of them being under 25. 10% of them said that they have none, 36% of them said they have 1 to 4, and 53% of them said that they have either over 5 or over 10.
This generation are becoming more and more tattooed, therefore normalising it for everyone else.
Everyone nowadays has tattoos.
Society may be moving in the right direction in viewing tattoos less negatively, but there is still a way to go before they are fully accepted.
That's interesting. Did you know that right now in Japan, if you are tattooed, you can be considered part of the Yakuza, which is the Japanese mafia?
That's right. You can get heavily discriminated against, you're not allowed into public bathhouses, and in some instances, not allowed on television. A big step from the current Western world.
With that being said, have you been discriminated against for your body art?
What are your opinions on the subject? We'd love to hear what you think.
You can let us know on our website on screen now, where of course you can find the links to today's story and more.
Films have 2 main factors, audio and visual. But is one more important than the other, or are they both equally important?
The film industry has 2 main aspects: visual and audio. This is what people think are more important.
Because realistically, you can have a film without sound, but you can't really have a film without a visual, because otherwise it's just an audio book.
Without the visual, you can't tell the story. You're just relying on the audience's imagination.
It's like you can have films without audio, so like you've got silent films.
Amazing to think once upon a time, audio wasn't used in the industry. Taking a step back now, we have a short from the project Crab Mentality, which takes a look at the thought patterns of people in society and why that is.
Crab mentality is something that's existed for generations and has plagued society. Many people have experienced this type of feeling in their life, either from someone else or recognising it within themselves. People from all generations will agree that they've experienced this type of reaction from at least one person in their life. From speaking to people from various generations, we might be able to root the cause for this way of thinking, looking at factors in play and differences between generations.
That was just a teaser for our 4-part mini-documentary on the topic. Further information and full videos can be found on our website.
I'm afraid that's all we have time for in this week's episode, guys. We hope you enjoyed our show and that you have taken something away from today.
Join us next week where we will continue exploring the evolution between generations. For more information and the full stories to everything you have seen today, you can visit our site below.